What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big John at G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. All right, it's been a few weeks since I had a chance to play me some Marvel Champions, and figured it's about time. So I kind of rushed things. I wanted to do this game either next week or the week after, but I know for a fact next week is going to be a pre-recorded playthrough, because actually me and Tommy V are going to be working on something, weather permitting. We're going to be working on something, and the week after that is up in the air. So I decided I was going to run this today. Actually, I was going to run this yesterday, but some family emergencies popped up and things had to be taken care of. There are priorities, right? So I was able to switch it up and put what should have been today's slideshow up yesterday. Here we are to watch the Maximoffs take on Klaw. And yes, I am not starting on the expert mode. That's crazy for me. Absolutely crazy for me. But so I had mentioned a couple of weeks ago in a Monday monologue video that I wanted to do this and that I was going to do it as a viewer's choice. And I got since I ended up rushing this, I only got one comment because I didn't have time to actually advertise this specifically. And that was a couple of suggestions, and this was the one I liked. I really liked going with this one, and I get a chance to use some of the team-up cards that they have. Ant-Man and the Wasp also have team-up cards, and so do the Maximoffs. Which, maybe that's something newer in the canon. I remember in the old days, they didn't really work specifically differently together. They didn't have, like, tag team moves and stuff back in the old days. And in fact, in the old days, Quicksilver was a very short-lived member on the Avengers, mainly because of his, can I say it? Yeah, because his dickish attitude. He's a bit of a Richard. But here we go. We're going to try them out, and I'm using the standard decks for them. We're fighting Klaw, and he has the standard encounter deck in with him, along with the Masters of Evil counter deck. So let's see what happens. And as usual, I'm starting with the left hand. Left hand being the first player, and that's going to be Wanda. I have their weaknesses in the cards. I have, in case Shadow of the Past pops up, I got their nemesises. Got them ready to go. Let's hope we don't see them. They've actually only come out in a few games, and every time I've been wrecked. All right, so, I like to shuffle everything on camera, and as usual, I did do some shuffling before, and now on camera, just do a little bit extra there. Now, Pietro Quicksilver starts off with 9 health. How come I'm always using a second character that has 9 health? Well, that's not true. I mean, Hulk had, 15? But, what was it? I used Black Widow. She had 9. Okay. And then for Pietro, let's give him a quick shuffle. Have you had a chance to... Unfiltered Gamer! Marvel Champion seems cool. I gotta check it out. If you enjoy Marvel, it's MCU or the comics... Especially the comics, because this is based more on the comics. But even if you love the movies, this is a great experience. It really does, I think, capture a fantastic comic book feel. If you've ever played Sentinels of the Multiverse, there's a similarity between these games. I'm actually going to do a video about them, but I'm kind of waiting for a definitive edition to come out, because I'm going to want to add that in on the mix too. But here we go. So Wanda and Pietro both start off with a hand size of 6. Let's see if I want to mulligan anything. Like that. Genius for 2. That's this. Multitasking. Oh, good. This is a thwart. Remove 2 threat from a scheme if you paid for this card using only the energy resource. Remove 2 threat from a different scheme. Not bad. Early on, we have the schemes out. Underground distribution. And he also has a side scheme. He starts with Defense Network that has 3. And Defense Network is Crisis. You'll notice this has the Crisis symbol on it, which means this has to be dealt with first. We have to end this scheme, which is 3, because there was an added 1 to it. I thought there was an added 1 to it when I set it up. Was that in here with this setup? To add 1? I don't want to add 1 if I don't have to. Search the deck for Defense Network. Oh, yeah, add an additional 1. Oh, so this would be 4, not 3. Okay, I'm glad I checked that. So that starts with 2, and place 1 additional threat here per player. Well, per hero. So that's a 4. So that needs another one. That needs another one. Here we go. So that is 4. I have to deal with these 4 before I can even deal with the main threat. And, oh, I gotta flip that back. The main threat is 6 points per hero. So 12 for this case. If it gets up to 12, Klaw wins. Okay, getting back to this. The 6, I get 2. Here's number 3. The Power of Justice. Max 2 per deck. Double the number of resources this card generates while paying for a Justice yellow card. 3 more. We got another Power of Justice. 4 out of 6. 5 out of 6. We got Crisis Averted. Remove 6 threat from a main scheme. If you paid for this card using only the energy resource. This thwart ignores the Crisis icon. Oh, so if I use only this symbol in other cards to pay for this, 3 points, then it doesn't matter that this is out. I would still be able to take away from that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th card is Turn the Tide. This doesn't cost anything to play. After your hero thwarts and removes all threat from a scheme, you deal 3 damage to an enemy. That's not a bad hand. I don't think I need 2 of these. I don't actually think I... Yeah, I want to keep 1 of them in, right? Crisis Averted I really like. Like this. Multitasking. Double generate. You know what? I'm just going to mulligan this 1 card. That's it. I'm going to mulligan that 1 card. Oh, I got another double resource. Strength. Okay. Not a lot to start building up. Let's put these down here. And now also 6 for Pietro. Never back down. Hero interrupt defense. When you defend against an attack, you get +2 defense for this attack. If you take no damage from this attack, then stun the enemy. Oh, that's cool. I love stuns. Oh, double energy resource. This is Adrenaline Rush. Costs 1 point. It's an upgrade. Discard Adrenaline Rush, and your hero gets a +1 attack until the end of the phase. That's 3 out of 6, halfway there. Civic Duty for 1 point. It's an upgrade. Discard Civic Duty. Your hero gets a +1 thwart until the end of the phase. Thwart is how you get rid of their scheming. Number 5 is 6. Oh, see, I was hoping to get some Wanda cards in her initial draw. I didn't, but there's a specific Quicksilver card. Maximum Velocity. It's a 2-point event. Max 1 per phase. Hero action, you get a +2 thwart, attack, and defense until the... Yes, nice. Now 6 of 6. And another Pietro card. Accelerated Reflexes. Quicksilver gets a +1 defense. I'm sorry I missed the other comment there, Unfiltered Gamer. Old school comics or some of the movies for sure. Sentinels rocks. All right, so if you're a Sentinels fan, then although these games do play differently, I think you're going to find a little bit of a similarity between the two. Not a lot. A lot of it's on the surface. But as someone that knows one game, those similarities can kind of ease you into the other a little bit. Okay, definitely keeping these two like that, like that. Yeah, I'm going to keep all of his initial cards. I am. That's what I'm going to do. All right, so I think we're good to start things up. So it starts with the player phase. And during your turn, you're able to do a multitude of things. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to flip over to my hero side. For Wanda, that'll probably be the first thing I do for Pietro also. She has a thwart of 2, an attack of 1, and a defense of 2. Chaos Control is her power. Interrupt when boost icons on an encounter card would be counted. Top card of the counter deck and count the number of boost icons on that card instead. That could be tricky. That could get you in trouble, though. That could get you in trouble. Okay. Now, he has 24 hit points, by the way. He has 12 per hero. There are 2 heroes, so he's starting with 24 on his health. And Wanda. What am I going to start you off with? What's good for paying for stuff? This is good for paying for stuff. Crisis averted. Anti-hero thwarts and removes a threat. Oh, okay, yeah. Cost 0. Crisis averted. So I can remove 6 threat from a main scheme. So I could get rid of this for 2 of the 3. And since this is... That's a basic card, damn it. Oh, 1, 2... Oh, I don't have another one. Okay. So I'll have to use this for the 3rd resource. And then I can play Crisis Averted and remove up to 6. This is gone. Goodbye. And Bob's your uncle. Okay, now we're just going to have to worry about the main scheme. Let's see anything else she can do here. She wants to do... Oh, yeah, look at this, right? So after your hero thwarts and removes all threat from a scheme, deal 3 damage to an enemy. And this costs 0. As long as you have other cards in your hand, this costs 0. I think I've messed that up before. But yeah, as long as you have other cards in your hand. So that's going to be 3 damage to an enemy. So not only did she thwart that side scheme, but she smacked him upside the head with some hex magic. Klaw didn't even see her coming. He didn't see her coming. Okay, then I'm going to hold on to these 2 cards. Oh, what a nice change. I played so many games with the Hulk. In the Hulk, you don't get to hold cards because, Hulk doesn't plan. Okay. Yeah, this is good. This is good. Keep my hand over here. Now let's go over here to Pietro, which we know he is going to flip. 1 attack, 1 thwart, 1 attack, 1 defense. Shogunstein, what's up? Lou Ferrigno Hulk or the new Gray Hulk? Lou Ferrigno Hulk, definitely first. I'm not sure about any new Gray Hulk, but the old Gray Hulk, Mr. Fix-It, I'd say he's pretty damn cool too. So Quicksilver's basic power is super speed, and after you use one of Quicksilver's basic powers, such as thwart, attack, or defense, you get to ready him again. Oh, that's one thing I forgot here. You know what? Hold on. She's going to make an attack, because she can make an attack for 1. So he's down to 20. And then he flips over for his super speed. And let's see. Is that... Possibly I could use that. Civic duty. I think I definitely want to use these two. It's an event and an upgrade. And okay, 2 and 1. So we'll use this to pay for this event. So here's a +2 on all his basic stuff. There's a +2. I'll put these out to remind myself that he has a +2 and everything. Otherwise, I will forget, because I forget things. Okay. And then for Adrenaline Rush, no, you know what? Let's see. That's going to cost 1. Which one do I want to pay for it with? I'm going to pay for... Much better have the upgrades, though. Oh, that is an upgrade, not an event. Okay. And you know what? I'm going to spend this to give him this upgrade right here. Yeah, that was an event, not an upgrade, so that goes in the discard pile. And I'm going to hold on to these two, because I want to use this, but I can't afford it. I have nothing to use this for, so I'm going to hold on to these 2 cards. And that's just to the end of the turn, end of the round, end of the round. And then discard. I'm not going to use this. He will make an attack. He will make an attack. That's a +2 on top of the 1, so that's a 3. Knocking this guy down now to 17 if my old school math is correct. I mean, I can count to 23 when I'm naked. Yes, I've been using that joke since I was a kid. Be kind to your waitstaff, folks. I'm here all night. Oh, yeah, so that's going to be it then. They've used their powers. They've made their personal attacks. Since all players have finished their turn, each player simultaneously discards any number of cards from their hand. They don't want to discard any. Draw up to their hand size. So now that they are flipped in their hero form, and they can flip back on their turn, but that also changes now. The hand size is 5. So 2 needs 3 more cards. No more mulligan. Oh. Scarlet Witch's Crest. It's an upgrade. Interrupt. When boost icons on an encounter card are counted, exhaust Scarlet Witch's Crest and increase or decrease the number of boost icons on that card by 1 for this count. That's cool. Let me get her all her stuff. 4 out of 5. We got another turn the tide. And 5 out of 5. Ah, nice. We got Hex Bolts. Hex Bolts. Spell superpower hero action. Discard the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. For each card discarded this way that has boost icons equal to 0, you're going to deal 2 damage to an enemy. 1, you're going to remove 2 threat from a scheme. 2, you're going to draw a card. And 3 or more, you're going to place a status card on a character. That's your choice. All right, I'm liking that hand. Same thing over here. He's got 5, so 3 more. Nerves of Steel. Play under any player's control, max 1 per player. Exhaust Nerves of Steel to generate an an energy resource for a defense event, a lightning bolt. And 5/5. Oh, his ally, one of his allies, the multiple man, Jamie Madrix. And he has a thwart of 1, an attack of 1. And by the way, if you're new to the game, these little burst symbols underneath means that they take damage whenever they thwart or attack. And the number of damage they take is how many of these bursts there are. So that'd be 1. 1 damage when he thwarts, 1 damage when he attacks. He has 2 health, 4 points to bring out. And this ally's ability, he's on the team X Factor. Response after Multiple Man enters play. Search your deck in hand for a copy of Multiple Man and put it into play. Shuffle your deck if it was searched this way. So yeah, you get 2 for the price of 1. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I thought. Take the 5th and last one. And another adrenaline rush. That's good because probably going to be using that one. And now ready each of the characters. She's readied. She had attacked, so now she's readied. Now he's readied again. And that was only until the end of the round. And the round will be over after he goes. So he still has the 2-point bonuses on each. All right, now the villain phase begins. There's only 2 phases to this game, the hero and the villain phase. So we're going to get to place threat on the main scheme. So when he schemes, he generates 2. And there's going to be +1 per player. So this is generating 4. My God. I have got to put this scheme down. No good. Oh, and by the way, also, if you're new to the game, when you defeat a villain, you have to defeat them a second time. So if this had been the expert mode, then I would have started with 2 and gone to 3. Yeah. Anything to make it easier. Easier. All right, so after the main scheme, then the villain, and if there's any minions, and there are none out yet. Wait a second. There was supposed to be a minion out. I messed something up here in setup. Hold on. Wasn't there supposed to be? I thought that would be here. All right. Search the encounter deck for a defense network side scheme. Discard cards. No. Okay, was I wrong? No, I thought there was something about he starts with. I really did. I thought because I played him before. I thought he got to start with. Oh yeah, when revealed, put that minion into. Okay, yep. So he might not have taken that damage. Depends on which minion comes out. That's not a minion. Oh, thank God I get to get rid of this right away. Oh, wow, look what was sitting right on top. One of Wanda's 2 obligations. Yeah, she has 2 because, she's a little cray-cray. She's a little insane in the membrane. Whoo! That's not a minion. That's not a minion. Looking for minions. Not the little yellow ones. Here we go. Oh, great. Tiger Shark. Okay, he doesn't have guard. He doesn't have guard. Some minions have guard, and that means that you can't attack the main villain directly. You have to attack the guard minions first. So Tiger Shark, the Masters of Evil. Scheme of 1, attack of 3. Force response after Tiger Shark attacks. Give him a tough status card. Great. If this would come up as a boost, and you'll see what that is shortly, then he would get a tough status card. Either way, he gets a tough status card. The villain, then he would get a status card. Okay, it comes out engaged with Scarlet. Okay, fixed that problem. So yes, the main enemy and any engaged minions. will make an attack. So if the heroes are in hero form, as both of them are now, they will make an attack. If the hero that they were attacking, first hero and then second hero, if either of them were in their alter ego form, then they would scheme. The villain would scheme then. Both of them are going to get attacked, though. What do we have for defense here? Anything for defense? Anything for defense? No. No, nothing in her hand for defense. She has a defense score of 2 normally. I gotta remember her chaos control says that when boost icons on an encounter card would be countered. Counted. Discard the top card of the encounter deck and count the number of downs on that card instead. Yeah, that could screw me over. Okay, let's just get over with this. The minion will make an attack, so Tiger Shark has an attack of 3. And he's going to get a tough status. Great. Damn it. All right, I will exhaust her for defense 2, attack 3, so she takes 1. And then he gets a tough status. He has 6 health, too. Damn. All right. Now, Klaw makes an attack. He has an attack of 0. 0. But, when Klaw attacks, give him 1 additional boost card for the activation. So, I forgot the boost for him. Makes an attack. This has no boost. Icon has a star, but that means that if this activation deals damage to you, exhaust your hero. It did not. Now, boost for him. There's a 1. See, this is a minion guard. This is guard. So that's 1. And another one, 2. Oh, that's Quicksilver's obligation. Getting rid of that, too. Okay, now hold on a second. So, discard the top card of the encounter deck and count that number of boost cards instead. So I'm going to discard that. The Chaos Magic and boost, deal 1 damage to each hero. So it's still going to be another 1. So that's 2 damage from 9 to 7. This is not going to go well for the twins. I can feel it in my bones. I should have mulliganed. I should have mulliganed more of her hand at the beginning. Yeah. All right, so now Klaw is going to make an attack on Quicksilver. He has a +2 on his defense, which gives him a 3 defense. Anything here for defense? No. So his attack is going to be no boost there, but discard 1 card at random from your hand. Wait a second, why does it only have... Oh, there we go. Ah, damn it! Lost my accelerated reflexes. And now the second. Oh, nothing. Ha-ha! No boost icon. So, no damage to Quicksilver, because, you know, he'd be quick. Shogunstein! Missed what you said there, brother. Sorry about that. This game is giant. Compared to the tiny epic game from the other day, it sure is. Yeah. I can't even imagine a tiny epic Marvel Champions, the card game. I mean, the cards have to be like this big. You have to come with a magnifying glass just to read it. How do you shuffle them? Have to be like a drawer bag, right? Yeah. Were you in Regents Math or RCT Math? Uh, Wherever my calculator could get me. No, my math has traditionally always been horrible. Uh, it took me almost 30 years to realize how to do little math tricks in my head to make me sound like I'm a better mathematician than I am. Yeah, rounding things off, carrying numbers, doubling, halving. Those are my little, math tricks. No, I'm not very good at math. History, and believe it or not, the way I speak, English were two of my favorite subjects. Science also, but it depends on what the science was we were learning. All right, so now we're going to get to go. Yes. She had to defend herself, so she's not going to be able to make an attack herself, but I can still try to do things. I want to get that upgrade out. That's going to cost 2. I'd love to get that out. And I could do this. Okay, so spending these 2 strength resources for the 2 points, I get her upgrade out, her crest, and to get her hex bolt out and cast. It's going to be 2. So yes, I have 2 resources right here, and I can cast my hex bolt. When boost okay, see now look at this, right? So her crest says that when boost icons on an encounter card are counted. Oh, counted. Okay, so I can't use that to manipulate this. I thought I could. Okay, so I'm gonna draw, and let's see what happens. Yeah. Nothing, and that means deal 2 damage to an enemy. No. 17 to 15. Okay, this got used. And that's her hand. She can't make an attack because she's exhausted. So we're gonna come on over here. Quicksilver. I thought I was gonna use that card, but I guess not. I want to get multiple mana out, can I? I got 3 here. No, I can't get multiple man out. We'd like to have gotten Jamie out. Yeah, okay, so if I want to get Nerves of Steel out, that's going to cost me 2. And that'll be these 2, and he'll hold on to, hopefully, his next turn ally. That's 2 upgrades he's got. So Nerves of Steel, you can exhaust this, and then you can get one of those Lightning Bolt energy resources. This one's going to get used. This one stays. This one doesn't go out of play. But this one, you have to discard after you use it. Oh, these are gone as the round was over. That only lasted the 1 round. Came in a little handy. Not ready to get my butt kicked. Discard this for a +1 attack. He's going to make an attack. Oh, wait. Yeah, hold on. He's going to make an attack. I should have done this last turn. So that's 1 + 1 is 2. 15 to 13. And I forgot this last turn. So his power is Super Speed Response. After you use one of Quicksilver's basic powers, ready him. Limit once per phase. So we'll ready him. And he will do it again for another 1, and 1 is 2. All right. And this, I don't need to do anything with this yet. Okay. Nothing here to discard. I want to hold on to that, so now just drawing back up. This is going to be a total of 5. Multitasking again. Oh, ally Agatha Harkness. This is the way she appears in the comic books. Now, this is an alter ego action. So when you're Wanda, and not Scarlet Witch, you can exhaust Agatha Harkness. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Add one of those to your hand and place the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. Good deck manipulation. 3 of 5, we have Heroic Intuition. You play under any player, max 1 per player. And that's a +1 thwart. Last 2 cards. We got Swift Retribution Event. Attack. The villain schemes. Deal 4 damage to the villain. And the final one. Spiritual Meditation. 0-point event. Play only if you have the Mystic trait. So Doctor Strange could use this if you were building a deck for him. Action, draw 2 cards, choose and discard 1 card from your hand. So not necessarily 1 card that you drew. Draw 2 cards and then choose and discard 1 card from your hand. Okay, those aren't bad cards. Not super happy with them, but let's see the 4 cards we have over here. Wow, another Adrenaline Rush. Okay, what comes in handy? 3 of 5. Always be running! Ready, Quicksilver. See, this is the thing. I was looking through his deck, and there are cards that will add to his attack and thwart, as like upgrades and stuff. So, I mean, you get a couple of points added on to his attack, and then you make an attack with him, and then you use this and you ready him, you make an attack, and then you use his power, super speed, ready him and make an attack. I mean, if you had a +2 bonus on top of the 1/3 in 1 turn, you could do 9 damage. That's enough to take himself out. Okay, what was that? That was 3 of 5. What was this? Borg? Double time! See, look at this. Look at this. Choose 2 of the following, and you may choose the same one twice. So a 2-point event, and you can deal 2 damage to an enemy, remove 2 threat from a scheme, or do one of them twice. Ooh. Quicksilver's nice. Yeah, Shogunstein, 9 damage. If you manipulate him right, and you can get it higher. When I was looking through the cards, I think I had this up to a +4. If you have all the right cards out for him, I think it's a +4. So that's 12 with 3 attacks. All right, Sidestep Defense. This is the 5th card for his hand. It's a defense. When you would take any amount of damage, prevent 3 of that damage if you pay for this card using an energy resource. Deal 1 damage to that enemy. That's cool. That's what I was looking for before. When he was taking an attack, and I was like, does he have any defense card? That would have been the one I would have used if I had it. All right, now they each get readied. Oh, Scarlet can't really keep taking hits, but see, this was like really in the comics. She would just like telekinetically just throw him miles away inland. Throw Tiger Shark miles away inland. All right, now, so that's another 3 attack. And we can't get tougher. Wow. Anything for defense here? No. Attack. Thwart. No. Shit. He's keeping her occupied. She takes 1 and 1. 2 damage. She's going to fall. I heard this, things that like she was so overpowering. Maybe this is just a bad hand draws I've been getting. Anyway, now Klaw is going to make an attack. Okay, now... I messed up. I used her ability before when she was already exhausted. I don't think I should have done that. But I can do this and help protect her a little bit. Let's see, right? When boost, to be counted. Exhaust the crest and increase or decrease the number of boost cards on that by 1. Okay, so that was 1. Oh, that was with him. Sorry. So 0. Exhaust each ally you control. She has no allies out. And the second one would be 1. She will use her crest to subtract 1. So she takes no damage. Whew. Now, Klaw is going to make an attack. Thank God none of his weapons attachments have come out yet. He's going to make an attack on Quicksilver. Oh, 2. And nothing. He's going to take the 2. I can't have both of them exhausted. That'd practically be the end of the game. Oh, boy. Oh, shoot. You know what I forgot last time? Oh, I completely, who caught that? Who caught that? Did you catch that, Shogunstein? I completely blew a part of the phase last time. I completely blew it off. Okay, well, I'm not going to double up now, but I forgot that they have to deal with encounters. And also, he should be the first player now. That should have switched. Okay. Now, so for the first play, he's got to deal with his encounter card, which is a weapons runner minion. Surge. After this card is revealed, reveal one additional encounter card. See, that's paying for missing last time. Caught off guard. Treachery when revealed. Discard an upgrade or support you control. If no cards were discarded this way, this card gains Surge. Discard. Let's lose this. Discard an upgrade or support card you control. It doesn't sound optional, even though it says if no cards were discarded this way. I think that means if you didn't have one. Otherwise, I would love to just gain a Surge and hold on to this, but no. Cannot do that. Okay, now dealing with this encounter card. Klaw's Vengeance. Hero. When revealed, Hero Klaw attacks you. If this attack deals damage, place 1 threat on the main scheme. Oh, he forgot the scheme again. That would be 8. He's halfway there. He makes an attack. And if any damage is done, that's an extra scheme. Shadows of the Past. Part of me says, thank God I'm getting rid of it for a boost. That's going to be 2 damage. 1, 2, and then it said scheme. It's getting ugly over there. Okay, well, the encounter cards have been dealt with. Now this is going to go back over here. Spiritual Meditation. Draw 2 cards, choose to discard 1 card from your hand. Spiritual Meditation and Energy. Spiritual Meditation. Whoa! Spiritual Meditation again. Warp Reality. I'm still going to have to discard 3 cards. Okay, so 3 cards have to be discarded. Okay, I have to discard 3 cards. Maybe I'll get rid of Heroic Intuition. Get rid of 2 more cards here. That one, 1 more card. Which one to get rid of? Definitely getting rid of these 2. And do I keep both of these? That's easy damage. Oh, man. I have to. Okay. So each card I played at game 2, I lost 1. Okay, I think I did that right. Okay, so now I have to spend Agatha. Okay, so spend Agatha for the event switch retribution. So he's going to scheme. He's going to scheme, but he's going to lose 4 health. Bring him down to 7. Ooh, what was that? What was that? I missed something there. No, I missed something that time. Monga 5! Welcome back. Now, some of the good old days of the Marvel superheroes. You mean the TSR? Marvel Superheroes game? That was awesome. I mean, wow, how much time did we spend on that game, Hobmonger? And if I'm correct, I think you mean this. Yeah, you want to get a game together? I even got a whole bunch of Marvel Hero clicks to use with the RPG. How sweet is that? Okay, so I did that. Now I'm gonna use multitasking. That's gonna be one. Wanted to use this. See, now I can't pay for these 2, which are 1 each, with this double card. You don't get change. I think I got to hold on to my cards. Because this is perfect for paying for stuff. And I need to hold on to this to have her survive the next encounter. So, hold on to these 3 cards. And she's tapped. She's exhausted from defending herself. So she can't make a basic attack. Moving over to Pietro. Right over here. So I wanted to get multiple man out. Need that to be out. Shogunstein thinks I can survive. Event. It's going to be 2 points. Oh, I have to pay for this. I might have to use Maddie for 1, 2. I'll do this. And we use both of them for an 5, 8, 10 out of 16. Gonna get another 4 this coming turn. So I'm trying to figure out if I should divide this or take him down right now. And I think I'm going to have to divide it. Because normally I wouldn't divide it. So I'm trying to not make every decision that I usually make when I get this close to winning and I always lose because I let the scheme get out of control. I like that defense, but I really wanted to always be running. I'm going to have to use that. Now I'm going to have to hold on to that for the sidestep. make an attack. This guy doesn't have guard, so at 1 point, I'll go over here. Now, I'd have to go back and check my videos, but I think that every villain I've encountered, even the ones I've lost to, I think I've at least beat their first form. This isn't looking very good. Oh, well, I left this out the entire time. I gotta hold on to those. Scarlet is not good. All right. We're on to 3, so draw another 2. Magic Shield. Interrupt when a friendly character would take any amount of damage. Discard Magic Shield and prevent 3 of that damage. And 5 of 5 for her hand. Another Hex Bolt. I know we like those. And he's got 2, so let's draw another 3. Strength for double resource. Order and Chaos. Team up. Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. Max 1 per deck. When a treachery card is revealed from the encounter deck, cancel it. Cancel its when revealed effect, then deal 2 damage to the villain. Nice. That was so nice I lost track. That was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the 5th one. Maximum velocity. 2-point event. You get +2 on thwart, attack, and defense until the end of this round. Oh, will Scarlet stand long enough to see Klaw fall to 1 knee? Not looking good. All right. Now let's scheme. Another 2. Another 2. Another 2. That 3 would be 5. I know how to make change. I should have. Oh, you know what I should have done? You know what I should have done? And I'm going to retcon this. That would have been her last action. She needs to recover. She needs to recover this turn. I don't do that enough in this game either. I don't. I know that's one of my problems. Okay. So, he's phased. So no attack on Wanda, but they're going to scheme. He schemes for 2. He adds a scheme for 3. 13 out of 16. Not looking good. Game's almost over for the villains. For the villain. The game's almost over for me, not for the villain. Now Klaw is going to make an attack on Quicksilver. I can't remember. Did he have something defensive or not? No. Ready, Quicksilver. Oh, yeah, the sidestep. That's going to cost 1 point. Oh, man. It's probably going to be these 2 cards. I have to pay for it and use for that. Oh, ouch. 2 and nothing. So spending will always be running. So I can use defense, prevent 3 of that damage. I did pay for it with a lightning, so I'm going to get to do 1 damage to the enemy. And I'm not taking that damage. Prevented up to 3 of the 2. Now encounter cards. Starting with the first hero. Yeah, she has 2 obligations, because like I said earlier, she cray-cray. You may flip to alter ego form. Let's see. Exhaust 1 of Maximoff. And remove slipping sanity from the game, or discard the top 5 cards of the encounter deck for each star icon in the boost area. Discarded this way, place 1 threat on the main scheme. Okay, so she's going to have to be exhausted. 1 to Maximoff. And she's going into the next turn not being able to do anything. But at least that means she won't be able to recover. Damn it! She can't win! And now let's see the bad news over here. Sonic Boom! Oh, this is a treachery. Hold on. Hold on. This is a treachery card. Didn't I just order in chaos? A treachery card is revealed from the encounter deck. Cancel its when revealed effect and then deal 2 damage to the villain. Treachery and chaos sounds good. Not against me. All right. When revealed, it's going to cost 1 to do that, and it's going to deal 2 damage. 1. Okay, but I think that's that. So now pass the first player marker over. This guy's got 1 card left. Can't do a damn thing. He's got 1 card left after that. He can make an attack for 1 point of damage. How much? 1 point of damage. So that means that Claw level 1 is bye-bye. And he's going to do 2 scheme and 1 attack. And he still has the same bonus on attack, giving him 1 additional boost card for this action. And he also gets 1 revealed, search the encounter deck and discard pile for the Immortal Claw and reveal it. Then shuffle the encounter deck. The Immortal Claw. Did that come out already? Nope, there it is. And shuffle the encounter deck. That is, these all go back now, kids. Well, there was only a couple of cards left anyway. Would have been doing this regardless. And another turn or 2. That's good enough. Now let's see the bad news here. Oh, great. We got a bonus acceleration here at the bottom. That's what that icon means. The Immortal Claw side scheme. Claw's mastery of sound allows him to restore his solid form through sheer power of will. Claw gains... You're kidding me. Claw gains 10 hit points. But when this scheme is defeated, he loses them. This is starting with 3 per player, so that's at 6. That's at 6. Wow. Yeah. 5. That's some little tiny ones here. Where are they? Here we go. And 1. Now the worst thing that can happen is Luminous or Avalanche show up. Boy. Oh, his hit points are 18 each. That's what, 36? I should have gone the other way. Oh, there's no way we're taking this guy down. 36 hit points now. Wanda's at 3, and she can't even recover this turn. Let's see what she can do, because there's nothing else he can do. All right, multitasking. Remove 2 from a threat. Remove 2 from a different threat. Okay, first things first here. Let's spend the 2 resources of energy for the Hex Bolt. Let's check from the encounter deck. Oh, 3. Draw the top 3 cards in the encounter deck. So that's going to be 3 or more right there. There's another 1. Another 2. Wow, that's 5. Doesn't even go that high. But for 3 or more, I place a status card on a character. So we're going to make Claw stunned. Now, Magic Shield or Warp Reality. She needs this. Yeah, she's got to hold on to all three of these. She's not going to be able to recover. So unfortunately, that's done. I have a feeling that's not the only time I'm saying that looking at Scarlet over here. He gets 6 in this, so he gets 3 more here. I got multitasking. Oh, we got a sudden speed. After speed thwarts, ready him again. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And number 6 is Chaos Magic. Play a card from your hand, ignoring its resource cost. Coursed. Yes, always ignore its cost. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck equal to the card's printed resource. That is amazing. She's not going to get a chance to use it. And she resets. He's got 1 of his 5, needs 4 more. Double time, double time, double time. That was a good card before. Like seeing it again. Same with always be running. And we get a chance to use it. 3 out of 5. This is 4. Oh, Speed Cyclone. Stun X enemies. So X, as you see in the top corner, so that's up to you. How many resources do you want to pay? For every resource you pay, you're going to stun an enemy. Got so excited. Let's track. What is that? 4 out of 5? That's 4 out of 5. And then always be running again. That's what he does. He always be running. Now the bad news. So scheme is 1, scheme is 2, so that's 3. And that's game. That should be game, right? Let's see. That's 16. 8 and 8 is 16. So the secret rendezvous went down. He met with the Crimson Cowl. Damn it. I think I should have flipped over to her alter ego around earlier. I definitely should have done that around earlier. So what was okay? So if he had been attacked, I'm just curious. That's 1 plus 1 is 2, 3, 4. He would have taken 4 damage. Would have taken 4 damage. That kind of hurts. What kind of encounter cards would they have gotten? Let's see what the encounter cards would have been next. So he would have got Assault. Great. Would have been attacked by the villain. Oh, and this guy attacks him too. Did I forget that last turn? Was it just this turn? Didn't need to get to it. Slipping Sanity again. Wanda's going batshit crazy. That's why it would have gone down. All right. Well, I mean, I did have fun with the twins. A little bit, as always. You're dependent on the drawer, and it didn't always go great for me. But like I said, I could have had her recovering a turn earlier. That would have been a big help. Tiger Shark. I mean, the minute this guy attacks you, he gets a tough status. He's already got 6 health. See, it's Wanda just like telekinetically blast him away somewhere to a cruise boat, into a Carnival cruise boat somewhere. Just then leave him there. Yeah, that was. I don't have the words. That was bad. Oh, wait. No, it doesn't matter. I was going to say he couldn't attack. So he wouldn't have been, but that attack was done afterwards, after the game was already lost. I just wanted to see what would happen. They lost because of this, not because he killed someone. I'm going to confuse myself for a moment. Yeah, no, I had fun. I want to use these guys again. I only got 1 chance for this to come out. I got to use it, though. Worked great. And she has 1 in her deck as well. Yeah, I had fun with this. I'd like to run them again. Maybe Maybe it's like Taskmaster or something. I don't know. But that was it. I hope you enjoyed the game. I had a lot of fun. I always have a lot of fun with this game, win or lose, which is why I love it so much, which is why I'm so fascinated with this game. And I just have to own every single thing that is officially published by FFG for this game. Yeah, I'm a completionist for it. All right, everyone. I'm your buddy Big John here. G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and I am out of here. Have a good night yourself there, Shogunstein. Take care, everyone.